we'll figure it out. But I've used these kinds of needles in actual weaving. I know there's now binding, and I don't want to get into that. I may in the future, I don't know. But for now, I've been doing fiber art. I'm going to experiment with this and see what I can make. And yeah, so within my own culture, I started getting into the standard Celtic design with my art and making cards. That's a good start. I'll expand into painting and integrating that within my paintings at one point soon. That'll be interesting, but this is a good start just to kind of test it out and just see. Yeah, I'm just going to see what festivals that or art events that I can go into expressing these kinds of motifs. So I have a number of projects that I've been working on. This is hemp material, hemp and cotton blend, and I just started working on this, just putting embroidery into it, but trying to attempt to use some Celtic designs. This is one of the purses. It's a bag, but it could be for male or female, and I've introduced some very simple type of medieval looking designs. I'm not trying to bark in on a trend. This is something that's long overdue, and there wasn't enough research available when I was being taught, when I was much younger, when I was learning my family history. So now I know a lot more. I can kind of put it into the direction as to what I'd like to put it into, because my most of my life has been devoted to creating rural scenes or Canadian landscapes. And so now I'm really drawing off my own culture and, what I've inherited. So that's kind of a new skill set. So yeah, I have a number of fiber art projects that I have on the go. I've been making these bags, tote bags, because, and I started doing this maybe 7, 8 years ago, uh, because I wanted to be more eco-conscious and have people have a really nice bag that they can use over and over again. And also for decor or expressive purposes too. So I've been working on them. And then I think it was about 3 years ago, the city had banned the use of plastic bags, into paper bags, which kind of makes sense because it still helps the lumber industry or for growing trees, which is a good thing. But I felt I wanted to see, so I've been using up yarn that I can get my hands on, and I took up knitting again. I haven't knit since I was like 12 years old. That's something that my grandma taught me, and I picked it up like in no time. And so I've been knitting as well too. So I've really gotten into expressing myself in a number of different ways and seeing how that I can develop economically as well. So, yeah, and it helps me keep my mind off of my troubles that are my personal things. So that helps quite a bit. And yeah, and I'm learning a new skill set at the same time. So I'm going to give this guy a try. I'll post some of the things that I've made up and coming, or I usually post every show that I go into. So I'll see how that goes. And I just I hardly ever come on this channel because I've been busy creating music, and which is a good thing. It's questionable I really don't know at this point whether I'm ready to go back to performing. We'll just see, taking it one step at a time. But for now, I'm creating and doing some really cool projects, and I'm really proud of that I had the incentive and the creativity, and also to do a little bit more extensive research. Now there's more available on my lineage as well, and expressing that back into community. So I think that's a really good thing. Okay, so I just thought I'd take a moment to just check in and say, hey, all right, have a good one. And yeah, do stay in touch. Bye for now.